Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Bliss here. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. So I'm announcing that two of our first employees have been fired. That is Chris, aka ComitYT, and Ashley, aka Ashley. Say what? And I know that may be surprising, but if you're actually a part of the Bliss Productions Discord server, I'm pretty sure you guys will understand a little bit why. So basically, on Discord, Chris and Ashley teamed up to do a prank, right? They decided to change the name of the Discord server to You Suck, whatever, which is fine, okay? Could have stopped it at there, right? But then they made a role called You're Gay, right? Super Gay, and added it to me and Gary, and yes, so they did that as well. Then I had everybody join a voice channel, and I said, confess up, and if you confess right now, you won't get in trouble. They literally just sat there. Then, after they just sat there, I said, all right, so I was going to go to everybody and say, all right, if you think Gary is guilty, say aye. Everybody said aye, including Ashley and Chris, even though they knew good and well they were responsible for the incident, changing the name, adding super gay, which is not cool, right? So I gave Ashley a 1-day ban, and I gave Chris a 2-day ban, right? And I even cut it down short to be generous, right? So both of them basically had a 1-day ban. So afterwards, they actually I called them, right? And earlier today, I was trying to explain to them why they should be sorry, right? And basically, Ashley and Chris kept laughing and giggling during the call. Whatever, man. I tried to explain to them, whatever. And I decided that they were going to be fired. I didn't want to be associated with them anymore. They want to do retarded and stupid pranks that aren't even pranks. They're not funny. And I tried to explain multiple times to them why it wasn't okay. But they didn't want to listen to me, even though I'm older, and I thought I could give them some advice that they should actually listen to. They didn't listen to anything I said. I tried to talk to Chris first, but every time I was talking to Chris, he kept saying, Ashley did it too, kept blaming Ashley, right? And then he would kept saying, how about we add Ashley to the call? So I said, all right, add Ashley to the call, because he was basically dying if Ashley wasn't in the call to receive her punishment as well. So afterwards, I knew exactly why he wanted Ashley in there. I knew it from the beginning, and I was just like, okay, all right. I knew it because him and Ashley were going to be goofing off, not taking it seriously, and that's exactly what happened. I predicted it correctly. That's exactly what they did. Laughed, Ashley making smart remarks, and basically rubbing off on Chris because Chris is younger. And basically, Chris explained that Ashley said, hey, Chris, why don't we do this? And Chris, every time, he kept saying, all right, sure. And I basically said, hey, Chris, if she asks you to jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? He said, no, you're taking it too far. I said, I'm not taking it too far. I'm literally explaining to you that you don't have to say yes to everything she says. And I said, why do you feel like you have to say yes to her every time? He said, well, because it's fun. And I said, Chris, are you intelligent? He said, yes. And I said, exactly. So you should know that if she says to do this, you should either know that it's a good idea or a bad idea. And I'm pretty sure you should know that changing the name, adding the role Big Gay, and then lying on Gary. And they even confessed that lying on Gary was the point, so he could get mad and to annoy me, right? And, I got fed up. Other than that, Ashley also added Pokecord, right? And she basically kept spamming Pokecord or whatever, And yesterday, she and Chris kept spamming, whatever it was, swamp or whatever, in the Discord server. You can actually go to the Discord server and see if I didn't ban them and say delete the messages. I think I didn't. So, yeah, you can actually see that if you go to the server. So, they have been fired. Ashley even admitted she wanted to get on my nerves. Chris admitted it too, so I'm just gonna let them do whatever. I tried to explain to them, I'm not their mom, I'm not their dad. I just, wanted to give them some advice to help them out because they should have known that it wasn't right. So, therefore, and Chris even said he wanted to record a video saying why he got fired. And so, if he actually sent that to me, I'll edit it in. And, yeah. So, sorry for any inconvenience. I know they were earliest. I've known Chris for a very long time. And now I just don't want to be associated with him at all because I don't know what happened to him. And Ashley either. So, Now, let me see if Chris sent the video. Okay, so Chris, I called. He said, I know I'm not sending you a video. And then hung up. I called him back. He said, I don't really want you calling me right now. Block me, whatever. So, I really don't care. At this point, tried to help him out. Gave him so many chances, but yeah, so sorry for any inconvenience, but I am looking to replace them. So if you want to be hired, just go to Blizz Productions Official on Instagram and on Twitter and DM me on my personal accounts if you're interested. And yeah. So guys, plus I'm still working on the Curry Effect Part 2. Yeah. So hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.